What's up and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way. This is season 2, episode 21, and the title of this episode is The Cost of Love. Again, this is part 2 of season 2, episode 21. So let's get straight into talking about Jenny and Sumit. So Sumit decided to call off the ring ceremony and now has called his parents over to talk about his relationship with Jenny. Sumit tells Jenny not to get upset, but instead to support him. His parents tell the camera crew that they didn't want to come because they don't like Jenny. Now his mother adds that she doesn't like him staying with Jenny and wants to take her son back. When they come in, Jenny is so phony. We all know that Jenny has, said a few things and it's like, why are your parents so set in their ways? And she's angry and frustrated, right? So when the parents come into the house, it's a whole different story. It's like, hi, she's just so upbeat and friendly and nice. And it's phony to me. It's coming off a bit phony because she knows that the parents do not like her. And she has also grown some type of resentment and anger and frustration towards them because they don't accept her. So it's just keep it real. When they come in, you can be cordial. Hi, how are you? But you don't have to be so phony because that's not really how you feel. So just stop it. She tells Sumit's mother that she looks beautiful, but his mother is dry with her. She's like, thank you. It's like, I don't like you. I'm not finna sit up here in front like I like you because I don't. But the mom is keeping it real. How she feels is how she feels. Anyways, they tell Sumit that he needs to come home, right? And Sumit tells them that he won't go home with them. Now, when he begs for their acceptance of him marrying Jenny, his mother says, over their dead bodies. Wow. Comment down below your thoughts and let's move right along to Devin and Jihoon. So Devin tries on her wedding dress for her mom and y'all, I about fell out. When I tell you I about fell out, when she was trying on the dress and she was like, she got a big butt. She was saying something along the line, she got a big butt or whatever. Be careful because I got a big butt when she was trying to put the dress on. And I'm like, where? This girl talking about she got a big butt, and this is what really took the cake for me. The camera crew, they are shady, they're petty, and I peeped it, okay? They're not slick, because when she said that she had a big butt, next thing you know, the camera crew kind of angles so that you could see that she basically didn't have anything but a pancake booty. And I'm not trying to talk about her booty or anybody that's got a flat booty because we all come in different sizes and we're beautiful, right? I don't care if you don't got a butt. You're beautiful. However you are blessed to look, whatever curves you don't have, you're beautiful. Every size and shape is beautiful, right? But the fact that she said that she had a big butt and she doesn't, she's in denial. She's making things up in her head. But the fact that the camera focused on her butt so that you could see that she does not have a big butt, that is what I was like, they so disrespectful for that. But moving on, they touch on, and let me stop laughing first. Because I'm about to talk about something serious, so I don't want to be smiling while I'm talking about something serious. Woo! I'm so sorry, but Devin a fool for that, and the cameras is a fool. Okay, woosah. Okay, so let's move on to a serious note. So Devin in this scene talks, she touches on the miscarriage that she had. And her mom gets emotional saying that it was difficult not being able to be there for her daughter. And I can imagine for any parent, if you get a call, your child is on the other side of the world or even in another state. They don't even have to be living out in the country, but just in another state. And you can't get to them like you want to. I think that would be very hard for any parent. not to be able to be there to support their child through that. That was very sad. But she was very relieved when she did hear when Devin expressed the fact that Jihoon's mom and parents really stepped in and were there for her. So I need to know your thoughts on Devin and Jihoon. Comment down below. And let's move on to Brittany and Yazan. So Brittany goes to meet with Yazan's brother along with the translator. She says that her history with Yazan's brother is very weird, adding that initially she felt like he did like her, but all of a sudden things changed. And things probably changed when they start seeing that social media account that you got your booty cheeks all out and showing your hips and, you know, all your skin. So that's probably when things changed. And then, you know, the family got to talking. And so, listen, that's what changed, girl. Now, Brittany felt that it was important to meet Yazan's brother without Yazan being present because she feels as though he will be more open. And his brother is very pleasant and tells the camera crew that he feels that it's necessary that he does see Brittany because there are a lot of things that he wants to talk to her about. During this meeting, it's revealed that his family members are not happy with him. They see it as though Yazan is abandoning his family, his traditions, and that he's possibly trying to adapt the values of a foreigner, which is Brittany, right? He tells her that there are people in the family who hate him now and that they might decide to kill Yazan because they're saying that his relationship will affect the family. This brings Brittany to tears. Yazan's brother tells her not to cry, and he even goes over to her to wipe her tears. He tells her that he will stand by his brother, but Yazan is losing a lot of things that he truly values. Brittany wants to know if she converts, will that make his family happy? And his brother's like, no. Islam is all about conviction. And if she converted, they would see it as she's just trying to fool them. So now his brother is putting himself in danger by standing by Yazan and telling Brittany that he will cover for them. So now if something happens, she'll not only have the guilt of Yazan, but his brother. This is a hot mess. Sometimes loving someone, now when Sumit's brother said this goes to Brittany and Yazan. Sometimes loving somebody is not enough, and sometimes loving somebody is letting them go. And in this situation, I would not want the blood of Yazan and his brother on my hands. I don't think she would be able to handle that. If something ended up happening to these two young men because they're covering for this relationship that really I feel like they're not compatible and this is not a match anyway, she wouldn't be able to handle that. So I think that loving somebody sometimes is releasing them. This is just a hot mess. Now the brother is putting himself in and feeling obligated to cover for his brother. And I just don't like it. I don't like the way this is going. Comment down below your thoughts. Let's move on to Tim and Melisa. So Tim is moving back home. This is the day. And he says that he doesn't want to leave. Him moving back has Melisa on the fence even more than before. She tells him that she wants to know when he's coming back. She adds that she has hope and wants things to work. Tim says that he feels as though he's failed, but hearing Melisa tell him that she loves him gives him hope that they'll work out and make it work. Once they arrive at the airport, Tim starts crying and says that he's determined to make sure that it's not the end of their story. So you have both of them crying and very sad to depart from one another. Do you think that this relationship is going to work? Comment down below your thoughts. Let's move on to Ari and Binyam. So Ari and Binyam are up early and they're going to get the baby baptized, okay? Oh my gosh. So Ari says that she gave Binyam her word and she won't go back on it. Now the ceremony starts and there's incense, they're placing Bibles all up in Ari's face. Next thing you know, they're telling her to take the baby's clothes off. And now I'm trying to figure out, did they cut or shave the back of that baby's head? Because it looked like that baby had a straight up bowl cut, like what they did to Bam Bam on the Flintstones. Like it was precisely I don't know what in the world was going on, but they did something to that baby head. Comment down below your thoughts on that scene, and let's move right along to Jenny and Sumit. So Jenny tells Sumit to translate because there's a lot of talking going back and forth. She don't have a clue on what the heck is going on and what they're saying. Now once he does, Jenny tells them that she loves Sumit and she won't leave him alone. His parents urge Sumit to leave the illusion that he's in and face reality. And the mama's even along the line saying, look at you, you know, your hair gray, you all looking old because you with somebody that's old. I'm like, dang, like his mama is not playing no games, okay? She don't like Jenny. She don't want her son with Jenny. She feel like Jenny is aging her son, okay? And his father is like, is this all you could find? You know, you could have found a woman that's 1,000 times, not 10 times, but 1,000 times better than her. Sumit is drenched in his own sweat, all while Jenny sits there clueless because she has no clue what is being said. Now, when Sumit's mother tells Jenny to leave her son, Jenny rolls her eyes. So I'm trying to understand why Sumit kept saying that his mother caused this, okay? It almost makes me feel like, is Sumit only with Jenny because he's trying to get back at his parents for forcing him into the arranged marriage? It makes me wonder. Just to point out a few things. Now when I look at the scope of these past couple of episodes, especially when they went to go see this marriage lawyer, I feel like Sumit already knew the options that he had when it comes to getting married. He knew that they could go to the temple and get married. He had to know. And the reason I say that is because when the lawyer told them of this option, he didn't seem too thrilled or like it was a shock to him. The lawyer said that it was the most common way for people to get married. So I don't see how he would not know that. If he was really trying to marry Jenny and so in love and wanted to be with her, I would think he would know this information, being that it's the most common way that people do it, right, in India. Now, I think that he used Jenny as a way to get out of the arranged / forced marriage that he was in. You have to remember that Sumit doesn't have a great track record when it comes to telling the truth and being honest. He did lie and catfish Jenny initially. You remember? Acting like he looked like something that he didn't look like, and then she found out that it was a total, like, he's been lying and doing different things that kind of put us in a position to where, like, we really can't believe all that he says. So even if they have shared moments or moments where they were both emotional with one another and he was saying that he loved her, I still just don't trust Sumit. I just still don't trust him. People can say, act, and do things for personal gain. And he wanted out of the marriage. So because he wanted out of this marriage, I feel like he's willing to do anything just to get out. And it worked. He seems like he loves his parents, but he might also have some underlying anger and resentment towards them for forcing him into that previous marriage. So far, he's used Jenny to get out of his marriage, and now he's using her for somewhat financial stability because he doesn't work, and if he doesn't have a stable job, it makes it hard for him to pay back his father. Boom, okay? And I personally think that he likes the freedom of not having to live under the same roof or follow their rules. So when Sumit pushes the table, I'm going back to this scene in episode 21, and he's talking to his parents and they're still saying no over our dead bodies. So he pushes the table and then something breaks and he gets on his knees. And Jenny stands up and limps off saying that she can't do this to this family and she's just going back to America. And I'm like, yeah, Jenny, you think? Like, you're just now realizing what's going on and what this is causing? So I'm really curious to know your thoughts in the comment section down below on part 2 of 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way. This is season 2, episode 21. The title of this episode is The Cost of Love. This was a really good episode, I think, and we have one more episode left, so I'm excited for next week. But until then, make sure you guys check out both part 1 and part 2 of my videos. I will also try my best to link it somewhere here. It'll pop up so that way you guys can just click on it. It's easy access. So yeah, comment down below. Give these videos, both videos, a thumbs up for me. Share with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified on the next time I make an upload. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.